What? What is this?
Pathetic. She's so fast, she's so gross, she will never find love. Pathetic. The only one who can love this woman is the good Lord up above. Around and pathetic. She will never change, she will always stay the same. Pathetic and insane. Pathetic. Really scary, you don't carry.
Damn, I'm jelly.
Pathetic.
Hello, little gherkins. Well, yesterday's video aged really well. Fitness guru Fiona kept her diet going strong with a Taco Bell mukbang. But not just any mukbang. The most smug, full of shit mukbang we've had in a long time. Let's get right into it.
Hello guys, alright, we're set up. Mumtaz, excellent. So, I was feeling a bit too skinny, so I thought I would have a cheat meal.
Immediately punchable. The only thing skinny about you is your paper-thin willpower.
Anyway, so yeah, I'm having Taco Bell Tuesday for my cheat meal, I guess. I don't really want to call it like a cheat meal. It's just a meal I feel like having, and I'll just eat accordingly, like healthier for the rest of the day. I don't know. Anyway, I'm not going to talk about or make excuses for what I'm eating. I just want to eat it.
Absolutely. Own it. But while you're owning it, make sure you're honest with yourself about how much this meal you want to have will negate any somewhat healthy eating you did for the past week. But does it actually matter? Anytime we get a post-healthy, life-changing diet fast food mukbang, we've already catapulted into Chantal cycle phase 2. Welcome to the beginning of the breakdown, gherkins.
So, you know, if you want to watch me have dinner, fine. If not, fine. So, anyways, yeah, so I'm having, this is their double quesadilla meal. This is double quesadilla. No, this is just them serving normal portions because they're cheap as is.
That's a pretty damn big quesadilla. I would assume it just has more filling than the original quesadilla. I wouldn't expect it to be double the size. But you know what they say? The bigger the Taco Bell order, the bigger pile of shit she can produce for fecal Felix.
Normally, I guess, if they, like, if this is double, they only give you this? Normally? No, sorry. All right, cheese fries, diet, or Pepsi Max. It's the only diet they had.
Of course, a Diet Pepsi negates the 1,200 calories you're shoving into your mouth. Regular Pepsi would have been way too much.
And cheese fries. And I have yogurt instead of sour cream. So I'm just gonna make this like this.
I know you're fucking lying. Yogurt on a quesadilla, an entire tub of yogurt on a quesadilla. Jail.
You gotta have some kind of sour white substance on them. Yogurt, sour cream, whatever. Anyways, let's get this set up here. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
Semen everywhere.
We're good to go. All right, I made my own fry supreme. Okay.
I cut out like 30 seconds of her just squirting hot sauce all over her food. I will never understand why this professional mukbanger can't get her food ready before she starts filming.
I want to talk about some things that you seem to be confusing me with someone else.
No, whatever you're going to say, we're not confused. You're a pathetic, animal-abusing, worthless piece of shit that went running back to your degenerate husband after he got caught talking about shitting all over and graping one of your trolls. But go ahead and tell us whatever you're feeling so smug about today, Gorley.
This whole notion, I've seen comments from people commenting on my videos where it's like, they're like, the only reason you want to get healthy now and lose weight now, because there always has to be some kind of like ulterior motive that's negative. There can't be anything ever positive in my life, right? Is because of the fact you don't want to be cheated on.
Nope, it's not so you won't get cheated on. I don't agree with that either. It's because deep down you know he does have a problem with your weight. Enough to make fun of you by saying at least he could pick up Kai Bella and not you. No matter how smug you try to be on camera, it won't change the fact that your husband made jokes at your expense to his mistress.
You want your man to be attracted to you. Okay, number one, when you say things like this, you're basically saying that nobody overweight or fat, even obese, whatever, can be loved, or somebody can't be attracted to them.
Again, nope, has nothing to do with anybody else. Only you based on what your husband said. The fact that you still think Hershey Squirt Henry wants you just for you and not for some sort of gain is so pathetic.
How many of you are overweight that are watching this video? Comment below. And how many of you have found love? Comment below.
Finding love and falling for someone after 2 days and moving across the world to marry them are not the same. I thought you weren't allowed to show anything but your hands and face. Pull those sleeves down, girl. Salah is going to kick you again.
That is BS right there. Number two, my husband met me and I was fat.
Yes, you were. Fatter than he expected you to be based on his conversations with Kai Bella.
Being on video before we met in person, the video apparently adds pounds. So, for being on video for hours and hours a day, he would know how fat I am.
We've seen your use of filters, Chantal. But also, I really want to know, did you show him your fupa balls on FaceTime? Like, did you prop the phone up and swing them back and forth for him? Did you teabag the phone? I need to know when he first saw them.
Third, the person he was talking to was also fat. And last, but certainly not least, why would I stay married to someone who isn't attracted to me or doesn't love me because of my weight?
Well, there's a difference between fat and super morbidly obese. Kai Bella may be the former. You're most definitely the latter. Now, Chantal, you expect us to believe you would leave your man if he wasn't attracted to you when you stayed with Nader, when he was clearly repulsed by you. Also, you didn't even leave your man when he cheated on you with literal shit, Chantal. Shut the fuck up.
When, hear me out, people, if you're ever feeling that way, then you need to find someone who does like you for your size in your good and bad situations, everything. What happened has nothing to do with my weight.
I agree. I don't think he cheated on you because you're fat. I think he cheated on you because he doesn't love you. I mean, he loves you so much he's still hiding and letting you face this alone like a little bitch.
And if it did, I could easily find someone who appreciates me for how I am. Never, ever mistake that.
Who is she talking to? Like, what is this pretend tough bitch persona she's putting on right now? Does she not know we've seen every man she's been with for the past decade? The only one that actually loved her was Pete's, and that's not saying much.
No. I think saying things like, you should get in shape for your man, you know? You should do this to keep up in your relationship. No, you need to do things for yourself. You don't change for any man. You don't change for anyone. You change for yourself.
I know damn well the woman that slapped a hijab on her bald ass head, changed her religion, abandoned her pets, family, and friends, for a man she knew for 2 days is not preaching about not changing for a man. If there's one thing Chantal has, it's the fucking nerve.
Because if you really love someone, you're not going to only love them if they change. That's not love. Again, that's basically saying nobody who's like overweight is deserving of love. If they have weight issues, if they have problems, if they're not perfect, if they're not running, if they're not super fit.
You're right, Chantal. Changing yourself for someone won't make them love you. No matter how many poorly tucked hijabs you put on, no matter how much you pretend to be a Muslim, Salah will not love you.
Dumbest comments from reaction channels saying, well, maybe you should have been aware, like you let yourself go, maybe that's why he cheated. Coming from reactors who look like this. Interesting. I look better than you. So.
I thought you don't watch reaction channels. Funny how you know everything that's said about you considering you're so busy with your husband. I thought you weren't addressing anything reaction channels said or did anymore.
What you're saying is that you can't find one either? I mean, like, it's ridiculous. It had nothing to do with my weight. Nobody knows the true dynamic of our relationship, and you never will. It's our business. Usually when people are unfaithful, it's about them or a different issue. For example, when I was unfaithful in my past relationship, I never had an issue with the person I was with. I was in love, I was attracted to them, but I still did it.
Because you didn't respect your partner, the same way Salah doesn't respect you. You can say whatever you want to justify your husband's shitty behavior. The fact still stands. He cheated on you, and you went running back like the pathetic, desperate person you are.
It was a me problem. The shit community that fat shames me while looking like this need to cut it out and stop with the grade 5 attitude that just because you're fat you can't get a man, because then by that logic neither can all of you. So I just want to nip that in the bud, and I'm gonna say this with the utmost smugness and sassiness I can say. I will never stay with someone who isn't attracted to me, and I can tell by how much affection, how much touch, how much XO, how much everything you get from that person. So there.
Go ahead, Goral. Be smug about your scat-loving man-child wanting to shit on you. We're all so jealous that you're his human toilet, babe.
This health journey I'm on, I'm doing it for myself, not anyone else. Not my husband, not anyone but me. So it's like 2:30 p.m. First meal. Last meal I ate yesterday was at 7 p.m. As long as I'm mindful of the rest of the day of what I eat, this will be fine.
So, you supposedly stopped eating at 7 p.m., didn't eat again until 2:30 p.m., and decided it would be a great healthy decision to eat a double quesadilla, smothered in yogurt and hot sauce, with loaded fries. But you think as long as you eat well the rest of the day, you'll be just fine. You, someone that just yesterday told us that eating 2 cookies made you feel so guilty you had to stop yourself from eating the entire box? Wow. That health journey you're doing for yourself is going great.
In the end, I mean, people are still gonna think what they want, but that's my response. That's my take on it. I hate that attitude towards overweight people, that only in shape people can find love, because there would be a lot of single people in that case.
What Chantal fails to realize is that it's the circumstances around her relationship and marriage that makes everyone doubt that it's real. It has nothing to do with her weight. But if she uses her weight as a shield, she doesn't have to actually acknowledge how sketchy this has been since day one, and why maybe she's had a cheating scandal 1 year into her marriage.
If you embark on a lifestyle change for someone else, that's not going to be the right motivation, is it? So I just wanted to do that PSA today for you so you don't get it twisted. And I know a lot of you are overweight. A lot of you are bigger, smaller, my size, whatever. We're all fat.
No, not everyone is fat, Chantal. But even if they were, nobody is claiming you can't find love strictly because you're fat. It's because you're a piece of shit. Hope that helps.
And claiming that somebody based on their physical attributes is only worthy of love if they're like in shape or whatever, because you have a thigh gap. If you're overweight, just when you're standing, spread a little more, your legs apart, you'll have a thigh gap, all right?
This must be what Chantal really feels, because I know damn well nobody has said she's not finding love because she doesn't have a thigh gap.
So I'm doing this for myself, my health, no one else. And it will never be about anyone else. It's fine to work on yourself, sure. No one's perfect. Even if you're thin, it doesn't mean you're perfect, please. You know, like, I hate that attitude. It's so ignorant.
Chantal can't even hide her disdain for thin people.
I'm a very loving person when I'm in a relationship, and I'm funny and I'm pretty, and everything I bring to the table, my weight has nothing to do with it.
I would argue that your weight has everything to do with what you're bringing to your mukbang table, and you can't be mad at that joke because you've been talking about weight this entire video. I'll give Chantal one thing. She sure is great at pretending to be confident in her physical appearance.
So, we go plenty of places. I mean, how can people deny that? I have so many videos of us going out and doing things. I just walked 2 hours yesterday. So, I mean, that's also something you can't say, oh, well, you know, you should go out and do more. We do. Don't you worry. Everyone should worry about themselves and less about what other people are doing with their lives. Okay? Thank you.
Wow, you and your husband go out and make content for YouTube together. Ruby Frankie made YouTube videos with her kids, and that didn't make her a good mom. Calm the fuck down, Chantal.
That's like me saying that most of the female reactors in Gore World can't get a man because of their weird masculine vocal fry. That's not true, is it?
I mean, you can say that if it's what you believe. Nobody is stopping you. You can say, I can't get a man because I'm a chicken-shaped pickle with a poop hat. Doesn't make it true. But you're entitled to your opinion, just like we are. Anyway, let me know what you think the next upload will be. Will we be back on track, or is the health arc officially over? I guess we'll soon find out. See you later, little gherkins.
Pathetic. She's so fat, she's so gross, she will never find love. Pathetic. The only one who can love this woman is the good Lord up above.